Hey guys, it's Tina Trevino for Latin Biz today. Hope you're all staying safe and healthy during these really challenging times while we're all going through the coronavirus pandemic, and it's really scary for a lot of us. Today I'm with Victoria Martinez, who is a yoga teacher and holistic health coach, and she's going to share some of her tips for staying healthy and finding joy during these really difficult times. I know that some of us no longer have jobs because our companies have closed. Some of us are worried about our jobs. Some of us have no one around us as a support system, and some of us now have whole families that we're all with together all day, 24/7, now that we are all working from home. So we all need to find some tips that we can take and use so that we can get through our everyday lives. So I'm hoping Victoria has some great things to share with us.
My biggest advice right now to my clients and to the world, to keep the immune system high and to keep your immune system really functioning optimally, is to eat well. So eat a lot of green foods, and root vegetables, specifically, because root vegetables are very grounding, and right now it's a very unsettling time.
Yeah.
So because root vegetables actually grow inside of the ground and we have to dig them out, they have an effect on us that is grounding back into the earth. And they allow us to settle. Even their weight is quite heavy. So think sweet potatoes, beets, yams, butternut squash, pumpkin. These vegetables that are a bit heavier,
Right.
are going to actually help us in our body to feel more grounded and to feel more settled. So all the vegetables are great right now, but those would be specific. Clean water. So really trying to get the best quality water that we can get our hands on. And then avoid things that cause inflammation, because inflammation lowers our immune system. So then our immune system has to go and kind of combat the inflammation. And so some of the biggest inflammatory food groups would be alcohol, which I know a lot of people are turning to right now because of the social distancing, and I understand that, but alcohol is going to really deplete the immune system. So avoid alcohol, avoid processed sugar.
Mhm.
So that's going to be like all your baked goods, and all your, all your goodies, but continue to eat um, good sweets found naturally in nature, like in fruits,
Fruits, right.
and in root vegetables and things like that. And then avoid fear, because fear is also going to lower your immune system, and to really find the joy in every breath that we continue to take together, and to look around, especially right now that spring is coming. Mother Nature has given us this gift that this came during a time where we can see everything still living and blossoming and thriving. And it really helps me to like look at my kids' eyes and see their joy, that they get to play more and they get to hang out, and their innocence is really joyful. And so I think finding the joy in our everyday is going to help to not just boost our immune system and our mental health, but the overall vibration of the whole planet that is going through this right now together.
Those are great words. I love that. And I think you're so right about spring kind of being right on the verge of happening for us, because plants are starting to bud, flowers are
Hmm.
coming out of the ground. Like, yeah, it's like if this was going to happen like this, then at least there's some positiveness out there that we can look towards. So,
Yeah, it's like this reminder that we are on this cycle, and that the cycle continues even when it feels like everything is ending, and everything is changing and in flux, that this is a storm, but every storm passes, and every season comes and every season goes, and there's this new life that comes around. And so it's a really beautiful reminder that we can just look outside and see that. I would also encourage people to take some sunlight in. Sunlight, I know it's hard right now because you want to stay home and there's a lot of fear, but even if you just can step out into your balcony or take a walk around your block, but getting about 20 minutes of sunlight is going to activate all the vitamins and minerals from the food that you eat. And grounding yourself and just feeling the earth underneath your feet is going to help with the magnetic fields around us to keep us healthy as well.
could not agree with you more on that one for sure. Even just to get outside for a little bit and be out in the sun, even if it's cold, like same thing, just wrapped up in a blanket, went outside for a little bit just to get some sunlight on my face. So
Yeah, even on those cloudy days, the sun is breaking through, and we can feel it, even though it might seem like it's not.
yeah, I love it. Those are all great tips. So thanks for sharing. I'm going to share them with our audience as well, because that's all good stuff for them to be able to utilize and hopefully be able to move forward in these next few weeks.